What is the best way to study and learn difficult subjects? There is a common idea that learning is fundamentally about consuming information. You need to read, to listen to, or to watch as much material about a subject as you can. Learning is thought of as a process of taking external information and moving it into the mind. This way of thinking, however, is flawed. The process of learning and coming to a deep understanding of a subject should be thought of more as one of reflection and clarification of material that has already been read and is already present in the mind. It is essential to make a distinction between familiarity and understanding. Reading and rereading lots of books, excessively underlining and note-taking, can establish familiarity with general concepts and terms, but it can often be a very passive process. We feel like we are gaining deeper insight, but in reality, we are simply following verbatim the formulations of the author. Our minds can feel very comfortable while doing this. Understanding, on the other hand, is always an active process. To move from a state of less to greater understanding will always require significant mental exertion. If you don't feel any mental strain while studying, then either you know the material so well that you aren't increasing your understanding by studying it, or you're reading passively and not fully paying attention. So how do you actively read to understand? The specifics will look different depending on the individual and the subject being studied, but it will always involve thinking through the concepts in your own mind away from the material you are studying. Read a chapter of a book or a textbook, then put it away and explain what you read in your own words. This can be done out loud or by writing. You will quickly learn how well you understood the material. Your understanding will often be much worse than you thought. By doing this, you are made aware of the gaps in your understanding that you would never have known about had you not been forced to explain the concept explicitly. This process, sometimes called the Feynman technique or active recall, is by far the best way to learn a subject. It can be very tiring mentally, but it is very efficient with time. By studying this way, you will quickly find that you need to spend much less time studying than you thought to gain a deep understanding of your topic.